When affiliates turn to Google to run ads to sell affiliate products, they usually have two options. Option number one is to target keywords from the bottom of the funnel using the product's name, aka brand bidding. Or option number two, which is to target more general and less targeted keywords from the top of the funnel. Both options work and have their pros and cons. For example, brand bidding usually gives you sales faster because the keywords have a higher buyer intent into it. Brand bidding is easy to get started with, but is usually more competitive, which means you pay more per click, and it's more prone to fraudulent clicks because competitors can easily find your ads and start repeatedly clicking on them to drive your costs up. Some examples of brand bidding keywords include buy, name of the product, or name of the product, best price, or where to buy, name of the product, and so on. And top of the funnel, on the other hand, you usually pay less per click. It is more scalable in the long run, can be less competitive if you find unique keywords, but you need a more robust tracking structure to find out which keywords perform good and which keywords are bad, and tracking tools can be expensive. It's not beginner friendly in my opinion because it can be hard to turn it profitable and you can lose a lot of money doing it, especially in the beginning. Some examples of top of funnel keywords include how to lose weight, best weight supplement, and others like that. So yesterday I put together two different campaigns, one brand bidding and the other targeting top of the funnel keywords. And in this video I want to show you the results that I get from both of these campaigns in a short period of time and what can be learned in the process. Now, these campaigns were both created on the 13th and they started running the following day, the 14th. One is a dental offer and the other is a diabetes offer. I put only a couple of keywords into both campaigns, did not create any site link extensions, and didn't set up tracking with ClickMagick yet, which was a mistake and you will see why in a moment. My goal at first was just to have the campaigns approved and do these tweaks later on. Here's what happened to both campaigns in less than 24 hours. The brand bidding campaign is unfortunately not bringing any clicks yet. I've had a few impressions but no clicks at the moment. This could mean that the ad is very weak and I have to somehow make it more attractive to people. Maybe I'll have to mention the bonuses that people get when they purchase this product in the headlines of the ad. Also, it could mean that my bid is too low. So maybe what I have to do is to increase my maximum cost per click, which is at the moment at $3, but it's not bringing any clicks yet. And now the top of funnel campaign is already bringing sales. It brought 2 sales after running for 4 hours only. One was a first sale and the other was an upsell. But I made a few mistakes that need to be fixed ASAP. First, like I said, I did not set up tracking with ClickMagick, which means that I don't know which keyword exactly brought me the sale, and I will not be able to optimize my campaign without this data. The other mistake is that I made the ad too clickbaity, which Google flagged. So I will have to take a look at the ad and make it less clickbaity to increase my performance. So I will make these adjustments to both campaigns and see what happens. On the second day, the brand bidding campaign started showing way better performance. I mean, no sales were registered yet from this campaign, but at least people were seeing the ad, clicking the ad, and some even initiated checkout. Unlike what happened on the first day. I also did increase the maximum cost per click to around $4, which resulted in a costly campaign. But that did not worry me, because at the end of the day, what matters is whether a campaign is profitable or not. I don't care if I have to spend $4 per click on a campaign that's giving me $5, $6, or even $8 earnings per click, which isn't the case here. But what I'm saying is that if I gather enough data and I find out that I can make a campaign work at a high cost per click, I won't hesitate to let that campaign run. But it was on this day that I remembered about the importance of adding some very specific negative keywords to a brand bidding campaign like this one. I found that many people like to search for this product on websites like Amazon, or they look for testimonies from other users and use other search terms that include the name of the product but do not have any buying intent into it. Search terms like name of the product, Amazon, name of the product, testimony, name of the product, FDA approved, and others like that. So I had to add these keywords as negative keywords, as well as brainstorm some other that could potentially trigger my ads unnecessarily. Now let's talk about the top of funnel campaign, which has brought a sale already. I managed to change the ad and make it compliant with the clickbait policy, which is great because at least now the ad is not limited in its delivery. In addition to that, since this campaign seems promising, I created 2 more ads to test which headlines perform better. I also set up tracking with ClickMagick, so now I can tell exactly how each keyword performs, and more importantly, I can send my conversions back to Google to improve my campaign's performance using the audience optimization feature. For those who don't know, our ad campaigns on platforms like Facebook, Google, or Bing, they tend to perform better when they have access to our conversion data, like which customers exactly are buying the products. This data is easy to pass to these ad networks when you own the website where these purchases occur. But as an affiliate, it's hard to send customer data back to Google because Google does not communicate very well with these affiliate networks where these products are hosted. The integration does exist and it is possible to set it up, but it's far from perfect. I mean, some conversions are sent successfully, most of them are missed entirely, and sometimes it marks a checkout as a conversion. And so Google tries to optimize your campaign based on wrong data, or worst, based on no data at all, which makes it hard to make a campaign work. But with ClickMagick, you can send this data back to the ad networks flawlessly with the audience optimization feature, which takes less than a minute to set up. But again, I forgot to do it on this day, which was obviously a bad call. And so on the 3rd day, the brand bidding campaign still did not bring any sales. But I noticed that the spend reduced drastically compared to the previous day thanks to all those negative keywords that I added. But with no sales coming from this campaign, it was becoming more evident that I should try a different approach or maybe a different product. So at the end of this day, I decided to stop the brand bidding campaign to focus entirely on the top of funnel campaign, which was performing way better. And so the top of funnel campaign brought another sale on the 3rd day. And this sale came from the same ad group and the same ad, which brought the 2 sales from the 1st day. This time with ClickMagick setup, I was able to track the sale. But as mentioned earlier, I did not set up audience optimization, which means that Google again did not record this conversion. I tried uploading the conversion manually, but it didn't work. This person probably bought using an iPhone post iOS 14, and the person chose to not be tracked by any platform. But if I had ClickMagick properly set up, this wouldn't have happened. While editing this video, we received another sale, which this time I was able to track and successfully send it back to Google. So there you have it. Clearly advertising to the top of funnel works, but that does not mean that brand bidding doesn't. Testing will always be the only way to tell whether a campaign, offer, or ad will work or not, regardless of what anyone says. Only the data that you gather while running these campaigns will tell you if there is potential or not. Thank you very much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy content like this. Check out more videos like this on the channel, and I'll see you next time.